Howdy, partners. Welcome to the Alpha stream. The time has come. Don't worry, I'm not going to persist with that ridiculous accent. So, I'm sure pretty much the entire world over knows how this game works. And first, let me do something about volume. Alright, that should be a little less loud. Anyway, we all know how this game works. We start in Independence, Missouri. Our job is to make it to the Willamette Valley. And all the versions that this game has gone through, this and second edition are probably my very favorites. Second edition because it expanded without getting totally like off the wall. 3 was just utterly devoid of action. 4 was slow, quiet. Too slow and too quiet, really. 5 is just 2 with animated stuff in it. I'm not even going to talk about the mobile versions because that's an angry rant in and of themselves. I covered the other 4 versions on a video about a month ago, I want to say. And now it comes to this point. Just waiting on some late arrivals. In the meantime, I do want to talk a little bit about a music project I started revolving around this series. Basically, being a music guy and such a gigantic fan of this game from childhood, I wanted to do something to really give it a tribute. So why not arrange some of the songs from the series with real instruments and get some other enthusiasts together to play them through. I eventually would like to get to the point of recording an album, maybe making some side money off of it. And I got some preliminary interest from musicians that I know. Hopefully it holds long enough for me to actually finish writing the stuff. More info on that really as it comes. I'll be posting on Facebook about it for those of you who are connected with me there. As for right now, as people arrive through Skype, they will get some major say in how the games get played. But for right now, I'm going to de-rust myself because this version's got some stuff that I'm a little shaky on after exploring other versions. Won't do me too much good if I die too early. Let's see. I guess I could start doing a special advantages check. I'll start by going as a banker. We'll see how things work as we go. Leave early in March. We have enough money that we can go all the way crazy on supplies and still have $10 left over for the 2 ferries or the toll road if we want to do a caulk instead. Something I don't normally do and definitely do not recommend, but we're not quite getting into the meat of the stream yet, so I may as well just splash around a bit. So, the weight classes go by the thousands. 1,000 or less is light, up to 2,000 is middling, up to 3,000 is heavy, over 3,000 is overloaded. This is a good way to get your oxen sick quick and to get your wagon broken up. It does let you hunt, but you can't take anything back because you got the full 2,000 load. Give ourselves a nice full ground to work with. It's winter. You can expect a lot of things to still be hibernating. So if you leave early, it's good to bring lots of food. I literally just want one kill so I can demonstrate this. And I suppose I'm not going to get it, though. Well, it gave me precisely one shot, and I didn't get it. Basically, it would just tell you you can't fit food into the wagon. Here's another community thing I was going to do for this. The fact that you can edit the journal. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. Being that it's winter, this can happen. Normally you could go far faster, but again, with the fact that we're pulling a majorly overloaded wagon, and this is the kind of thing you could prevent or help prevent by bringing a farmer. It wouldn't allow you to hunt in a blizzard, or at night, or in heavy rainstorm. Yeah. Well, delays like that will, at the very least, keep health up. Now, logically, you'd expect to have a hell of a time trying to get a wagon this heavy across. Also, pro tip. Wait until the delay is only 1 day. Keep on saying no until you no longer see an S on the end of that word. Just like that. Fortunately, the ferry was able to hold that wagon. I don't know if weight is even factored into the success factor of that. May as well just keep on eating until the wagon weight class goes down. And I'm sure a wagon this heavy would be subject to theft. Yep, there's your strain and your breakage. Always try to fix it. It seems like often with this kind of weight, the brakes will be so bad that you have to use a supply. Fog can happen in any season. Weight class has gone down. And still too deep to ford. Safe. that was just going to happen any way, shape, or form. Well, gee, I guess this basically tells us that traveling the trail costs us an arm and a leg. I don't know whether diseases and injuries like override each other, or whether they pile up. If they pile up, that's two potential infection issues there. Three bullets. But then again, that's our max load, so yeah. You may also notice in the status book that any food we buy at the forts or at cities is non-perishable. The only things that can perish are the meat you hunt and the fruits you pick up. You could buy stuff here, but there's math to this. When you saw the prices back at Independence, the prices every fort going forward will go up by a quarter of the Independence prices. So what you're seeing right now is 125% of what Independence would have sold for. Laramie would go up to 1.5 or 150%. After that, I think is Bridger for, what is it, 175%. Fort Hall would be 200%. Boise's 225, and Walla Walla is 250. So yeah, you want to do your buying back at Independence, or you're going to be hurting for additional money later. Fortunately, we ain't got to do that. Well over a month and we've only made 3 landmarks. Another good reason not to mega load your wagon needlessly. You can get a reasonable wagon load on anything down to $800. $400, that's when you really got to start playing strategically. Of course, the banker in this game more or less has more money than God, so one thing I can tell you is that people are the most important thing. Get them to Oregon, get them there in good health. That's where all your points are going to come in. If you're going for a 10,000 point plus game, you basically need to be a teacher for that 3.5x bonus. The merchant, who I believe is 3x. The merchant or the farmer? Actually, it might be the farmer who's 3 times. Yeah, you'd need an extreme amount of luck in order to get 10,000 plus on that 3x. Less so on 3.5. No grass for the oxen just means the likelihood for them getting sick increases for that duration. No water is going to hurt our health a little bit. Fortunately, not enough to drop it. We'll have other chances to hear the music later on. Figure I want to get through basic demonstration first. There's Laramie. And our first illness. Emily's still busted up. I believe diseases begin compounding in Oregon Trail 2. I know for sure they do in 3. Hey, Emily made it. Also, somebody becoming ill seems to have overall detrimental effect on health. One note I'll make now about the music is I have to build it around, obviously, the instruments that I have. Although I will be making notes on the next run about the instruments actually being used within the songs. Although with the MIDI synthesizer, it's kind of hard to tell between one or the other. Like, for example, I don't know if the synthesizer is trying to simulate a violin or a harmonica. More likely a violin or some kind of bowstring instrument. Yeah, the fruit we picked up is perishable. I'll probably go first. Once we're down to a middling wagon, we can start hunting. And I mean like solidly down. I could just up and straight math it out. Let's see. 265. So with the supplies that we have now, 265 off of 985 is 720. So once we get down to 520, we can start taking in 200-pound hunting loads and still be middling. And that's one maybe turned unavailable. I mean, if nobody shows up, I'll simply never do something like this again. Just the game show ones where I'm actually asking people personally. This lack of water is going to pile up and bring our health down further. Oh, always. Except in the case where there's no water at all. That would be our first entry. Chibi.
Hi.
You may recognize Chibi Sprite. She was on one of last night's shows.
Back again.
Yes. This one not nearly as trippy or bad for mental status.
Yeah, and this is the one that I don't have issues with. I want to say it's the 3rd edition.
The one where there's absolutely no fucking action whatsoever?
Probably.
I did mention that. I'd send you a video of it to be sure, but I don't want to, like, trigger any mental issues.
Well, let's find out.
Hmm.
Yep, 3rd edition.
That's the one?
Yeah.
I will never play that edition. Ever again. Period. The only other version of Oregon Trail I'll play after this is Oregon Trail 2.
Ah.
I mean, that one still has the music behind it. There's a deeper decision system, which doesn't go overboard, in all honesty. Like, this is literally just a general explanation type run through.
So, in the video game series,
Yeah.
Oregon Trail 1971, Oregon Trail 2, Oregon Trail 3rd edition, Oregon Trail 4th edition, Oregon Trail 2009, the Oregon Trail American Settler, and then the Oregon Trail 2011.
I will never give Oregon Trail 2009 and later the time of day, because they simply did not need to exist, and honestly, I believe they are utter crap.
Then we have the Amazon Trail 2, and Amazon Trail 3rd edition. Other titles include the Yukon Trail. Unfortunately, that one didn't work out very well. Maya Quest the Mystery Trail, and Africa Trail.
Well, I did Africa Trail on Wednesday, which turned out to be, like, just not my cup of hot chocolate. Yeah, Yukon Trail, I'm not even going to talk about how that went. That was just...
We didn't even get to see the gold!
No, we didn't, and I'm really pissed off about it. Hey, Wit, no, this run I'm doing now is just a general run through for anybody who's watching that doesn't know how it works. The interactive stuff will begin after this run. Yeah, we'll head for Bridger. Like, I'm literally playing as a... I mean, I could have, but... I don't know. I kind of like this this song, and it's giving me an excuse to play it. Obviously, this is accordion. I could probably put bassoon behind it.
Screen share would be nice, but not necessary.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the group call was never started yet.
Nope. I had to eat.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I gave you the tail end of that song at least.
Yep.
Here, this one.
There we go. And because I didn't say, hi, Wit!
Yep, Wit and Kuro should be in a little bit later on. You may recognize them from... Geez, the list is kind of long. They were both in Pikmin. Wit was with me for Gizmos and Gadgets. Kuro was there when that nightmare in Ocarina of Time happened.
You're dissing on one of my favorite games there.
I am, but did you not see the video?
No, I still haven't seen the video. I really
Dishonor
should.
on your cow. Go watch it first chance you get, because things happened that pissed me off just to no end.
Dishonor on my cow. Okay.
Yes, dishonor on your cow. Have you never seen Mulan?
Oh no, I have. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Okay then. What's the problem? You know, I really should stop and rest now. But I'm not going to do that. Most of this run really has been demonstrating why you should not be leaving Independence with an overloaded wagon. I went with the banker and all his money, and I bought the full maximum everything load of supplies.
Wow.
Yeah. The first ox died before the Kansas River. I've had breakages, one of each of the parts. The tongue I couldn't fix. For some reason unknown to me, they are not eating the perishable food that we picked up over 1,000 pounds ago.
Do you want filling rations?
Yeah, why not? Now, this is quite honestly my favorite song on the entire track. Also, the only one that I really knew besides Yankee Doodle before I started playing this. I kind of want to be greedy and put trombone on the lead, but I'm not going to do that. If only I had a violin. Oh well. I'll have to pick another instrument to go with it. I could end this now and go straight to the interactive part. So I will. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.
He drowned. There's something lurking in the water.
There's something I have in mind. I'm just trying to find a way to make it fit in here.
Oh.
That
works.
pretty much. There were like 3-4 days in a row that it kept telling me there was no water. Well, here you fucking go. Here's your water. No. Well, since until I think who else is going to be coming in here? Wit and Kuro will be in later. Shadow Toa will be in here later. Hopefully Cannibal and Solar will make it in here later. But for right now, you pretty much have a game to yourself here.
Oh boy.
So, we are going to be among the people who can get sick. What should we name the wagon leader?
Bob?
Bob. Okay, we got Bob. And our occupation. Here's your directory.
The saddle maker?
A saddle maker, okay. When do we leave?
April, I guess?
April. Good. So we have $800 as a saddle maker. What ought we buy? We can go back and make changes after we get the first list.
Okay. 12.
12 oxen.
10.
10 sets of clothing.
25.
25 box of bullet.
2.
2 wheel.
2.
2 axle.
2.
2 tongue.
And 1,000, I guess.
And 1,000 pounds of food. If you would like to change anything, now would be the time.
30 more box. So 30 boxes of bullets.
You want 30 more boxes? 30 total or 30 more?
30 total.
Okay.
I did that too.
All right. Up to 30 boxes of bullets.
Change the pounds of food to 1,200.
Up food to 1,200.
Yeah.
Keeping us with 100 spare cash. Then off we go.
Yeah. You do realize I failed at this game so many times.
Good. Because I'm a little tired of succeeding. That's half the reason I'm doing this, actually. I want to see what happens with other perspectives. Like, at this point, I'm so trained and so... Like, I understand this. And I want to play with people who may not.
Okay. Would you like to know the real reason I don't like the 3rd edition?
Sure.
The unit that my teacher did required us to play the 3rd edition. Now, mind you, the whole point of it was you couldn't move on to the next part of the unit until you beat the fucking game.
That's the version she rammed down your throat?
Yeah. You had to successfully get to the end of the trail once.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That is not the version I would use for that. I would use this version, or I would use Apple II. One or the other. Not 3rd, not fucking 4th.
Well, the 4th one didn't exist. The 3rd one was brand new. When it happened.
Okay, so this would have been like 97 or so.
Yeah, 97, 98.
Okay.
99. It was before middle school, so
okay.
99 was 2000.
Okay, 99 was 4th edition, so that would make sense. Yeah, I grew up on Apple II and then on this version.
So if my memory serves me correctly, the whole reason why I don't like it is because I had to play it so many times until I finally beat it, and because I was one of the last kids to actually get the majority of the way she had to move on. She just finally just had me stop playing it.
So basically it left you salty because you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I actually beat 3rd on the first try. After playing this and 2 a couple times, 3 was like nothing, honestly. 3 is so dumbed down it was painful.
It was not my first one, so
I feel very sorry for you. Truly. You can just hear my heartstrings going for you.
Anyway.
Yes, let's go. Oh, starting rations and starting pace. Look at pace first. Steady. Meager.
Yep.
All right. Under these rules, it is on you to... I said meager rations. Why are you not changing to meager? Unless we have to shove off before we change it?
Okay, fine.
Well, no, it's... I don't know. It's like I'm clicking it. It's not.
Pace is still steady, too.
You said steady pace.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay, it did change. We just had to shove off before it reflected. Now, under community play rules, it is on you to decide when the paces get changed and when the rations get changed.
Yeah.
It is also on you to decide when we hunt. I, however, will do the actual hunting.
That's good, because otherwise we'd be here a while.
Yes. Alright. So for Yankee Doodle, obviously a flute lead, and I have a flute, who incidentally is in the chat. There's definitely an acoustic guitar in back. As for the front instrument, I'm not entirely clear on what it is, to be honest. It's not grainy enough to be a string, is it? It's not a harmonica.
Are you talking about the main melody?
Yeah. The back is definitely acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
What was the front?
Well, it wasn't some... I don't believe it was some sort of string.
It can't have been string. There's no way.
I was
String would be
gonna say.
grainier.
I was gonna say, but it sounded with the notes, it sounded more like a woodwind.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think which one that would be. It's not oboe or English horn.
No.
It's definitely not flute or clarinet or saxophone. Maybe there's another one that I'm just not thinking of. One I probably haven't been exposed to. Either way, I have to put these arrangements that I'm writing around the instruments I do have.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to come as close as I can. I'm certainly not above using oboe for a melody that sounds like that. But it's going to grain me until I figure out what instrument that is.
Okay.
Anyway, we has a river to cross.
How
do we do it with these dimensions?
Cock the wagon and float it.
Did you say cock? Did you actually say cock on my show?
Yep.
Why are you saying words like that on such a clean, family-oriented show?
Yeah, okay. Okay, remember, I have a speech impediment, so words like that don't help.
But you intentionally went for cock.
Because that's how I pronounce it.
So
no, really, that's how I pronounce it.
No, I mean I know that you have the impediment, but knowing you and how you operate, you would go there.
Well, no, it's silly to afford the river because it's 7.6 feet deep, and
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for a ferry. So, option 2.
So we're just gonna cock.
Yeah. Hey. Go, 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 go.
It's a family show, damn it.
Yay!
By the way, I'm just messing. This is not at all a family show. People say worse than cock on this show all the time, myself included.
Somebody tried to give me a speech lesson once to say, well, the word you would pronounce it as is both.
Both?
Yeah, both. That's hard for me to say like that.
Yeah, but there's no sexual connotation with that word.
I know, but for me, it's both.
Yeah.
Because that's easier on my mouth. That's easier, just everything. Ford the river!
Have you lost all your sense of reality?
No, we can caulk it.
No, you said Ford. We'll Ford it.
Only 5.6 feet deep.
The wagon bed is 3 feet.
Oh, shit.
Well, hold your breath, everybody. Here we go.
You didn't tell me that.
Like I said, I'm not looking for experience necessarily. I'm looking for another viewpoint on things.
Hey, look, we lost all of the clothing.
We lost all the clothing. We lost a third of our oxen. We lost an axle. And we lost everybody who can die that is not us.
Cool.
Well, here's that same instrument again, so I'm guessing oboe's going to have a lot of work to do as I go on. So is acoustic guitar. And so probably... will trumpet. Onward. Let proper funeral be damned. Hey, our food's not going down as fast.
Well, yeah. There's only, what, 3 of us?
Mm-hmm. One of whom isn't even a person, it's an idea. 3 landmarks in, our party's already half gone.
Well, it's me. What do you expect?
Yes. Do we buy stuff?
Yes.
As you can see, the prices have risen. And will
Yep.
only continue to rise.
3 sets of clothing.
3 sets of clothing.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. It was very wet. And it is still wet.
Yep.
Health has dropped.
Oh, you know what? Rations. Because we have less people now. Filling.
Rations to filling. I hear the next rock kind of looks like a cock. Of course, that's only speculation and hearsay, based upon the name. Well, look at that. It's got a big shaft.
Yep.
I don't think it liked what I was saying.
Nope. Okay.
The first song in the set with vocals. Definitely get away with ukulele here. And probably harp in place of the little xylophone stuff going on. Yeah, that might work. Hey, it's another fort. Actually, it kind of just looks like a big wall.
Yep. What happened to the measles?
That's a very good.
Not dead yet?
That's a very good question. I don't think the gods like that I was talking about Fort Laramie that way.
I told you I don't get very far in this game.
I never even recovered from the measles. How sad. More oboe and acoustic. Do we buy shit?
No.
Okay. You're the only one who can die now.
Yeah, and I'm stuck with Bob.
And Bob can't die until you die. The leader doesn't get to die unless the rest of the party goes first.
No, ain't that nice.
That ceased to exist come Oregon Trail 2. Although I don't think the leader can catch diseases. They can still take accidental gunshots, maulings, animal bites, things like that. You may be wondering what you did to deserve this.
Apparently bad water.
You drank the bad water, so your leg broke?
I guess.
And the breaking of your leg influenced the growth of grass in the region?
Seems like it.
Well, you're going to be susceptible for at least a month.
Mm-hmm.
Or the cholera is just going to get you too.
Okay.
I don't think saddle makers do too well here.
No. Pace.
Pace?
Actually, wait. No, cancel. After this, do the pace.
Okay. I definitely want to be on vocal for this. This world of woe, but there's no sickness, toil, and danger in that old world to which I go. So, what did you have in mind for pace here?
Strenuous, whatever. Yeah.
Up to strenuous?
Yep.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
That's it.
Okay. Little posthumous change in music, yeah? And
Poor Bob.
I'd say Bob is pretty much screwed. And he would have to carry back food with a broken arm.
I told you, I don't do very well at this game.
Boom, 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 Well,
Hooray!
well,
Told you.
that's it. Goodbye, Bob.
Goodbye, Bob.
Is that what it's gonna say?
Yep, here lies Bob. Goodbye, Bob. No! No. Has to be a period. Yep.
Oi. Would you like to attempt to redeem yourself?
Again?
Why not? I mean, I can think of one point in the last playing that you might do a little differently the next time, should you be presented with it again.
Oh, was that the Ford the River?
Uh-huh.
Matt.
Okay, and occupation.
Let's do the doctor.
Alright. Departure date.
April worked well.
April. Starting supplies with 1,200 this time.
16.
16 oxen.
10.
10 clothing.
30.
30 box bullets.
2, 2, 2.
2 of every part.
And 1,600.
1,600 food. Any changes?
Yeah, 18 oxen.
18 oxen.
Yeah.
300 cash remaining. Starting pace and rations.
Yeah, that works.
Steady and filling?
Yep.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Oh! Ooh! Kuro wants to join. Yay!
Kuro wants in?
And Wit.
Alright, let's get him in here. Alright, let's... Awaiting answer in.
Hello?
Hey!
Audible and not too much echo?
Yeah.
Nope, sounded good to me.
Say hi, Kuro. Hello.
Hi, Kuro.
Hi, Kuro.
You can hear that too?
Yes.
Yep.
Great.
Okay, second attempt.
Goodbye, Bob.
Yes, goodbye, Bob.
Wow, it really likes giving me fog this time, huh?
Whit, how familiar are you with pace and ration changes and all that stuff?
I'm aware you can do them. I'm aware when you would have to try and make those calls.
Mm-hmm.
Are we trying to win, or are we trying to do funny stuff?
Whatever you feel like.
Oh.
This is literally, I am taking absolutely no control over this, except for clicking the mouse and doing the actual hunting. That's all I'm doing.
All right, Chibi, what are you in the mood for?
Yes, everybody else can do the rest of this.
Okay, I did this one already, and this is cocking.
Yes, that depth looks very familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is too deep.
Yes.
Which he didn't tell me until after I decided to say forward.
Yeah, I can cheat because I watched him play a little bit of it 2 days ago, and he pointed out that for the depth, you have to think of how tall a wagon would be.
Yeah, 3 feet.
Yeah, Ferret and I were screwing around before we did Operation Neptune the last time around. So that's how that happened. Consensus is cocking then?
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless we want to die.
Hey, I only killed 2 members last time.
How did
Cholera
the
took
rest
the
of them
rest.
die?
Cholera,
and
and presumed infection from broken bone.
Bummer.
I made it less than 1,000 miles.
I don't know, that's more than I've ever walked.
I've never played Oregon Trail.
It's true.
That's because you're not a PC player though.
Yeah,
That
but
didn't.
most people played it as kids in like elementary school and stuff, and I never even did that.
Did your elementary school have computers?
Yeah,
And did they have educational games?
yeah.
What did you get to play?
And we played. I played some stupid math game that we played in computers class, but like, I didn't play games when we were allowed free time on computers and stuff. I went on Flash sites and watched videos.
Okay, now I have to know what math game this was.
I don't remember.
Do you think it was Math Blaster?
It's
No,
highly possible.
There was a wizard, and the tiles you had to go around were in a little spiral, and you became a mathemagician.
Wizard, tiles, math magician.
instead of a mathematician, you were a
Yeah.
mathemagician.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, babe.
I think for maybe the other people, it's funny.
He is searching his superpower memory banks of old computer games, and also probably Google, and seeing if he can remember what it is.
No, I'm not going to Google until after the show because that requires time. However, my memory is failing me as far as what game this is, but at least I have something to go on. I will find out what game this is, and I will stream it. Oh,
I
also, we've lost some
That's what
food.
it was. Yeah, 60 pounds.
Okay, I was also saying to Ferret Lord that there's math involved on certain professions, like as to how much gets stolen. And this does not quite line up with what I thought it was.
Oh.
So, let me think. Oh, no, we don't need that. 60 pounds off 1450. Oh, whatever. Oh, hey, water. I mean, it's not as deep.
Cock it.
Okay. That's one for cock. Anyone else like cock?
No.
Actually, no.
You don't want to caulk?
In this, probably, but
I'm
IRL,
not
no, thank you.
referring to anything dirty.
Why aren't you? Are you feeling okay?
That's why I'm here!
That's why you're here? Okay, fine. Cock's out. Let's go.
Rock out with your cock out. We had no trouble. Cock
Yeah.
to the rescue.
Yay. See, cocks aren't so bad.
That was insufficient to convince me.
Used properly.
Yeah, but they tend to be attached to men,
Well, that's fair.
which is most of the problem.
Oh, hey, the whole basis of the Oregon Trail popularity.
Dysentery.
Yes.
Henry, no.
Sweet dysentery.
Henry's gonna die.
Very probably. He will shit himself to death.
What a way to go.
I have no way to make that worse, sadly. If you have journal entries to suggest, by the way, feel free to suggest them because I can
Henry is
actually...
shitting himself to death.
After having a cock party across the river.
After what, Kuro?
After having a cock party across the river.
He put it in air quotes and he used caulk party.
I know what I said.
Yes.
Would you prefer him to change it to
Do
COCK?
you want it? Do you want it to say?
She prefers the subtlety.
Yeah. So do I.
All that subtlety.
See, she's a writer. She understands. Also, I don't know why your stuff has not won Pulitzers yet.
'Cause it's unpublished?
So publish it and win the Pulitzer. People will like it. Okay, do we buy shit?
No?
How much money do we have? Where is that displayed?
It's under status. Over on the left
we
column
have
here.
300.
Yes.
We have... I don't know. Does this look good? I haven't played in a long time.
I don't know.
I mean, we have stuff.
We do.
Yeah.
How far is it to the next place to buy things?
Somewhere around 300 miles, I believe. So roughly this length of time.
Alpha, do some math for me. How
Sure.
much does this claim that each bullet weighs?
It is claiming that each bullet weighs 1/10 of a pound.
Wait, it matters how much shit weighs?
Yes.
Since you've never played it.
Since this edition, actually, no edition before this factored that in. And where that matters is the heavier the wagon is, the more likely the oxen are to die from sickness and strain, and the more likely the wagon is to break. That's how they figure it.
Then our wagon is currently at about a ton.
Yep. 2135.
But we have several extra oxen. How many in a team? 4 or 2?
Generally 6 is a normal team.
Oh.
Yep.
What'd you look up?
Well, who would look up?
I thought you looked something up just now.
Oh, it was the math game. But then I got distracted by another math game.
Did you find the math game?
Possibly.
Name it.
Math Magician.
Do you think it was called that, sweetie?
Maybe.
She was young.
I was in 5th grade. A
Math-
lot of stuff happened to me in 5th
Math
grade.
Magician. If that's the case, then that has somehow eluded me entirely.
That's shocking, actually.
I know. I'm surprised
Edutainment
too.
is your game.
Yes, it is. And yet somehow
anyway,
I've missed that.
I feel pretty good about these supplies, I think.
Okay, cool.
What do you think, Chibi?
It hasn't really changed except the food has gone down, but
Do you think we should top off? And what does that mean?
no. We have a lot.
Okay, then let's continue.
Moving on.
Unless there's a doctor or something. Wait, we are
We
a
are
doctor.
a doctor.
We is doctor.
Well, it's clearly not helping you.
Yeah,
basically-
our poor son Henry.
Here's where doctor helps you. At least to my understanding of how dice rolls work in this game, doctor provides a threshold between death and survival for somebody who's sick. And if the random number god decides to put it within that threshold, a message will come up saying so-and-so is near death, but the doctor was able to help, therefore keeping his status the same for the time being.
Okay.
At least that's how
So
I'm...
it's like death saving throws in D&D.
Yes.
Basically. That's pretty much the same principle here, is it's random numbers. I don't know the exact specs of that system, but I do know it's random number generated.
Pray to RNGesus.
Yes. And if that fails, human sacrifice.
I mean, human sacrifice is the name of the game here.
Hey!
Well, he made it.
Way to go, Henry. Henry has stopped the shitting. Thank
Yes.
God.
We're no longer
Ration
taking...
is still filling, pace is still steady.
Yeah, they won't change unless you decide them changed.
Uh-huh.
Do we want to hurry?
Doesn't matter to me.
Well,
We've been doing good so far. Keep it.
yeah, I hesitate to change things. Well, unless, we're, like, behind schedule. We have to make it before winter, right?
Preferably. You're likely to have a lot of blizzards and stuff slow you down from, like, mid-October on. The current pace is 23 miles a day.
Wow. Chimney Rock.
Hey, it's New Year's.
Again.
What?
The song...
We can't hear the sound again because he forgot to do that.
Oh, sorry. I was totally unaware of that. I wish somebody had said something. Yes, this song. The New Year's song.
Auld Lang Syne.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there. That should be a little bit better with music now. Hey, it's a big wall.
Yes.
See, the sickness gods know I'm onto them. I know that every time I talk, I get sick.
Probably should get some food.
Indeed.
You say food?
Let's top off to 1,500.
Okay,
Can we afford that?
485. Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We haven't had to use anything else.
Anything else?
No.
Everything else has been good.
Okay.
Next thing is independence. There's no real reason to hurry there, so we can, yeah, we should keep being steady if our wagon is marked as heavy. Let's not push it.
Pace has fallen to 12 miles a day.
Why do you think that is? Oh, because it's heavy?
Laramie seems to be a landmark, or basically a checkpoint at which the pace goes down, presumably due to
No
general
water.
slowdown at that point.
What-
It seems to be a static point. It always happens there.
Yeah, what do we do about that?
Aside from
Nothing.
increasing the pace, nothing. Okay, here's a decision.
And if we didn't fix it, what would happen?
Immediate replacement with supplies.
Oh,
If we try to
we
fix
have
it
a
and
bunch of wheels.
yeah, we got
Yes,
2
we have
wheels.
2.
Oh, that's not a bunch.
So basically, it's try to fix it. If you fix it, you save the supply. If you fail, you've lost both a day and a wheel. If you go to just fix it, you save yourself the day.
I don't know. This is a lot of time without good water. But it's also we only have 2 of them. I'm tempted to say toss it and replace it.
Yeah, just replace it. We can always buy another.
So we do not spend a day trying to fix it.
So thirsty.
No grass.
So thirsty!
It's a day-to-day thing. If it doesn't say a water message, you have water.
Oh.
The bad water tanked our health a little bit, though.
Yeah. Well, what else is new?
Hey, there's a big white thing up ahead.
Yeah.
It appears long.
Is it sheep?
Sheep!
It's a flock of sheep.
No, it doesn't look. It doesn't look like an animal.
No, I think it's a lot of animals.
Yeah. You
All
think that's
ourselves.
you think that's just a big flock of sheep over there?
It's probably Independence Rock, but I think it could be a big flock of sheep.
Well, I guess we'll find out. What should we do with the sheep if they are sheep?
Ask to buy some and use them for supplies.
Steal them!
Steal them.
Kuro, is the devil on your shoulder?
I like that suggestion. Unfortunately, it is not sheep. And that other rock back there.
Steal it!
It's a giant rock, sweetie.
Steal it!
Okay, okay. You may not have to yell as loud as you think you do. Is there anything to buy here?
Nope, only at
Trade.
forts.
The only thing we can do is what? Trade?
We can trade.
Can
Or we can just
replace-
continue on.
We could continue. Is there a way to replace that wheel? Does someone have an extra?
We could try for it. We could try if we want to. Like, basically, we can ask for the one wagon wheel, and then someone might present an offer. We have no control over what that offer is, but we can refuse it if we so choose.
Yeah, I guess it's worth looking at.
Okay.
Rissa, stop.
What did
Nope.
she just say?
Mug them.
I have no problem with that, except there's no option to do so.
Precisely.
Stupid and unrealistic.
Yeah,
Agreed.
you can't click the hunt button.
We can, except we can't hunt at landmarks.
Because there are too many people. They really don't want you to go on a murder spree.
Nope.
Guess not.
Cannibal
may
have
not
tried
be
I
them.
hate this game.
Yeah, this may not be the game for you, Kuro.
Well, again, you can add your own journal entries if you want to, like... If you want to, like, have
Do
me
you
write...
still have that one?
Which one?
Cannibal went and started eating people.
No, because the game went corrupt as I was trying to write that one.
Oh, no.
I didn't get a chance to save it. I think I've since fixed the problem, though.
Oh, that's good.
No, if Kuro, if you want me to write some kind of animal-related erotica or something, I will gladly do it.
I don't want you to fuck the sheep. I want you to steal them.
But there are no sheep.
Well, here's my problem with this, is we could absolutely write a daring tale of sheep theft,
Sure.
but I want it to be reflected in, like, the truth of the game. Like, I would want to see our supplies go up if that could happen. Since it can't, it kind of feels like a waste to me.
I mean, we could find
I want someone to complain that you can't murder people.
Baby, this game is older than we are. The developers have stopped developing it.
Actually complain to the developers. I mean, complain in the journal.
Okay, complain that we can't kill people.
How should I word this?
I can't murder things, and that's bullshit.
It's a little anachronistic in speech.
I can't murder things, and that's bullshit. Cool.
Anything more you wish to add, babe?
No, I'm good.
She's vented then.
Has nobody noticed?
Oh, I asked if you wanted to add anything, and when he said no, I'm good, he typed that too.
Oh, delightful.
He has continued to add that. Okay, I think we will end the journal entry.
Yes, let's go.
That sounded bad.
The tongue is broken.
We have 2 of those?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I also think we should replace this.
You say replace?
Chibi, any opinion?
That's fine. We have 2. We have enough spare, so...
Okay, we will surgically replace the tongue.
Yes.
Careful not to bite that tongue. It'll give you splinters.
Ooh. Joey, you bitch!
How did you get lost?
I think this is Joey's fault.
Whatever happened to Joey.
Joey was lost for 2 days, and we lost 2 days looking for his sorry ass.
And used up our entire water supply in the process.
If you left, shouldn't have left him.
He could be a child.
You have the option to leave people that are missing starting in the next version.
Nice.
Hey!
Yay!
A set of clothing, a wagon axle, and no sheep.
No sheep. Well, we didn't have to murder for this. Our bloodlust remains unsated.
Hmm.
So we're still hearing the voices. But it...
You would pair so well with Cannibal.
Yes.
We're aiming for it.
I would love for Cannibal to show up.
Sure.
No, not tonight.
Rissa is in a mood, and I think she would particularly jive well with Cannibal's sensibilities, which is good, because we're hoping for them to help each other with brand leverage.
Yes.
Cannibal City.
Yay!
We found the club!
Yeah. Bob!
How did we travel less?
Well, this is where he died, so we actually just beat him.
We said 975 last time.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm almost positive.
I'll have to double
You
check
had gotten all the way to Fort Bridger. Oh wait, maybe that was the game before that.
I think so.
That was the game before that because we suicided at the Green River.
Okay, maybe I screwed up and wasn't paying attention to the numbers.
I mean, we can always double check the video after this.
No big deal. Goodbye, Bob.
Goodbye, Bob.
Goodbye, Bob. Hope you go fuck yourself in the next dimension.
Jeez.
Too soon?
I just don't think he deserves that. We could use some supplies.
We could.
OBS. My vote is for supplies.
Chibi?
Okay.
Stop being so passive. Have opinions.
I haven't made it this far yet, damn it.
Oh. Do we get to put it down and eat it?
Starting in the next version. Or if we...
An ox is sick.
Or if we run out of food and starve for too long, it'll give us the option to slaughter an ox.
Nice.
Unless we dump all of our food, we're not going to see that point. At least not this game.
We're trying to win.
Yeah, I don't even know what the goal is here. I'm literally just enjoying what you guys are doing. So
yeah, let's go look at prices for... So, another wheel is $17.50. And another tongue is $17.50. Which is 36? Is it?
35.
No, I can't.
35.
That is what makes sense. I wouldn't say no to another one of each of those things.
So another wheel, another tongue?
I like having two.
Do you?
You
like having... Well, okay.
So, Alpha or Chibi math for me. How much would another 500 pounds of food be?
Ironically enough, $17.50.
Is that true?
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, my mistake. $175. I missed a zero.
Except we can't afford that.
Yeah,
it's
no, we
true. So what happens when we start hunting?
We gain food.
Well, most likely gain food.
If we succeed.
If I have my way, I'll get 200 pounds.
Should we start trying that? Oh, didn't you say there's no way to make them eat the perishable food before the non-perishable?
It doesn't seem to be, because I was checking the status, and for a good 1,000 pounds plus, the perishable food was staying at 20.
So do they intend you to only start, like, doing your hunting when you're out of food?
Apparently.
Or low on it. At least that's basic strategy.
Mm-hmm.
In a fraction, how close are we to Oregon?
In a fraction, about half.
I guess I'd rather conserve money than food. Because money gets you things other than food.
So we'll just stick with the tongue and the or the wheel?
I think so.
Okay. Chibi?
Yep.
990, yeah, we're about halfway.
And we can change the rations to meager or something.
Yeah. Alright, let's keep going.
I say we went eating.
Jeez.
What was that?
He could be your son, you know.
Yes, and he's an idiot who wandered off.
Chris is in a mood.
Joey?
She wants to eat
You
Joey.
still pissed about Joey?
She is.
Natural selection.
Oh, our wagon weight went down to middling.
Yeah, that's been that way for a little while.
Actually, no, it hasn't. It just hit that.
Really?
Yeah, the wagon weight classes are divided by thousands. 1 or less is light, up to 2,000 is middling, up to 3,000 is heavy, beyond 3 is overload.
Getting the supplies shit over.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that has to be what it was, because that 15 pounds would have just put it under from eating.
Yep.
Okay, one mystery solved. All it takes is one vote to hunt. I know, I'm just saying.
I feel like we could go we could try to push faster. What do you
Chibi?
think about increasing the pace, Chibi?
Let's get across the river first.
Okay.
I can provide one small bit of expert advice.
Oh.
Don't try fording this river. Fording this river is static, unchanging suicide for the entire party.
Because, as you can see, it's 40 feet deep, and your wagon is not 40 feet tall.
No, the wagon bed is 3 feet. 2.5 is
So-
even pushing it for like a muddy crossing.
So I think this is definitely floating.
Float.
Float.
Although it's
Hmm?
very wide. No, I don't know if we can afford it. Let's float. Let's see what happens.
Float.
Float. Float. Float. Wagon.
Come on.
Yay!
Hurrah!
Very good luck.
So you want what do you want to up the pace?
Well, let's try it. Until disaster strikes.
Strenuous or grueling?
Ruling.
No, we're
Strenuous.
not listening.
Well,
We're not
one-
listening to her.
One country heard from.
Strenuous because you don't die.
You die no matter what.
Okay, I really need you to get out of this weird mood you're in.
No, please keep it. This is prime entertainment.
True.
Strenuous.
You can go on
Let's try strenuous for a little while.
Still die.
When our health goes down to fair, we'll go back to steady. How about that?
Okay.
Strenuous wins 2-1.
And when we're near the end,
Well, shit, our health went down to fair.
That probably had more to do with the water than anything else, but...
Yeah.
Hey, perishable food. 20 pounds.
Oxen.
really?
He's a child.
Yep. Oh
Dang.
boy.
8?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, a few of us are now stark naked.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, there's nudity now.
Joey has a broken leg.
Okay, I guess we should set the piece back to steady.
Indeed.
Alright, this is the one I've already written out.
Indeed.
There's really nothing to do here except admire the music. And there's the flute part.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose when you've had your auditory fill, we should move on.
Yes. Almost done. 2 more measures. Okay, onward.
Yes.
By the way, Joey got hurt really bad.
Is he still alive though? OBS Studio?
Get a little icon.
Is it really?
What's it?
Rissa's setting up her Twitch channel. It should look like this. Hun.
Did you say she's looking for Twitch channel?
She's setting one up.
Oh, coolness, coolness. Are you actually going to use Cannibal Titty?
She is. She's gotten permission.
Yes, she did. I
and
was
she
there.
could use some money.
Yeah, I was there.
So we can buy stuff, we can try to trade, or we can move on.
We need clothes.
Oh yeah. Well, do we really need them?
Well, it's true. It is June.
Sounds like we're travelers. The sunburn is the problem.
Okay, fine, we can get a few.
So what are we
At least
doing?
enough for everyone.
Okay. So we need what, 2?
Yes.
Yes, 2. Because we found the one in the wagon.
Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah, prices have gone up quite a bit.
So do we want to spend $40 on clothing?
Money is one of our better resources at the moment. Unless somebody wants to, I don't know, I would trade a wagon axle.
Okay, so let's check.
Now, this is going to hinge... Yes, this is going to quite literally hinge on somebody saying a wagon for clothing.
Yes.
An ox.
We do have 18.
We do have 18.
We do
Yeah.
have 18.
I'll do it. Your stream key is under Twitch TV on your dashboard,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then it's under settings,
Yep.
and then it's under stream key.
I'm glad that document is helping people.
I love that document.
Okay, so we've agreed on the sets of clothing for 1 ox.
Indeed.
Okay. It is done.
And food. Maybe back up to settings? Can we get 100 pounds?
100 pounds. We having issues finding stream key?
Well, 100 pounds of food makes more sense than 2 sets of clothing.
Yeah, I know.
The cost
It's
is
my
the cost is the same.
Puritan, my Puritan values. Setting stream key, and then while you're here, click store past broadcasts. Yes, get some food.
Good with the 100, Chibi?
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry to be doing this during your stream.
I don't care. I don't care. Honestly. All right, anything else before we leave here?
Not for me, thanks.
Okay, let I go.
Always bad water.
I prefer vodka, but thanks anyway. At least this water has flavor. At this... Okay, never mind.
Rough trade.
This will drop health a little bit and may increase the likelihood of an ox getting sick.
Ooh, health has dropped.
Um,
Alpha!
5 days? Dude!
I swear
Okay.
I swear I'm a professional.
And now we are charging you to write what you were doing for those 5 days in the journal.
Getting sick with the measles, apparently. Look on the bright side. This is forcing us to rest and improve health.
Yeah, that is what you would say.
It
No,
was
that's your
poor,
fault.
and it is now fair. And it will probably be poor or not.
You know, this is all your fault.
My fault?
5 days, Alpha!
You pushed me out of the wagon.
Oh, look, you're better.
See? The gods like me.
Ooh.
Be thankful. That could have been 10 days.
Yeah, we may want to push it again.
Mm-hmm.
We're losing a lot of time.
So we're saying...
Back up to strenuous for a little while.
Chibi?
Yeah, strenuous.
You second?
I second.
Yeah, there's 3 of you. We need at least 2 votes to make any decision.
Okay, I
Kuro
do.
only makes suggestions when it involves possibly killing something.
And I'm fine with that. Although it sounds like that basically means you 2 have to agree on everything to make anything happen.
I mean, I'll be the tiebreaker happily.
Okay, that works. So nobody here needs to be passive.
We're right by the river. How's there no water?
I long to hear you. I love the vocal in this. Enough daydreaming. We have a river to cross.
1,000 feet across and 12 feet deep in the middle.
May I offer some advice? Fording
Float
is
it.
incredibly unwise.
No shit, Sherlock.
May I offer more advice?
Sure.
You should either caulk or hire.
How much will it cost?
2 or 3 sets of clothing. One or the other. We can always say no until he says 2.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Like that?
What do you think? A worthy sacrifice? It's still July.
It is
I mean, it's
still-
Pacific Northwest July, but July nonetheless.
You're leaving 2 people naked if you do this.
Yeah, but at least we'll get across.
Indeed. I say we accept.
I mean, it's hot out, so... So what this does, you're still going to caulk the wagon, but the success rate for getting across is now 100%.
Yay. So it's a wide river.
However, as I understand it, if you try crossing without the guidance, success rate is pretty damn low. And also, this makes no sense.
I know, we're right by the fucking river.
I guess you can't drink salt water in this game.
Oi,
you-
oi.
Ow!
Ouch. Well, Joey's dead.
I guess steady is.
See,
Our health is poor.
Rissa hated him so much that he finally died. Are you proud of yourself?
I would just replace it.
Have we lost Mike Feet on Wit?
She might. Hey, Wit, did you mute your mic to talk to her?
Oh, I sure did.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Rissa was just, I asked her if she was happy that Joey was dead, and she thinks that you, Alpha, are trying to blame her for Joey's death. She had nothing to do with it. Joey was an idiot by himself. He had what was coming to him.
There's a difference between trying to blame somebody and making them incriminate themselves.
What was your vote, Chibi?
I said just replace it.
Indeed.
Okay.
And I think that the pace should go to steady, because our health is poor.
Agreed. Let's slow down a little. We're almost at Fort Boise. I have a friend in Boise. She seems to like it there.
Pace it.
What? Uh-huh. A Naprit friend. That's the good thing about having a national, I wouldn't call it a union because it's not a union, but like a professional conference, and getting to go is you make friends all over.
Now I have the measles.
Oh no. Chibi. All covered with cheese.
Oh, I know what you're referencing too.
The problem problem is I don't know what the real words are anymore. So I can start with on top of Old Smoky, and then I don't know any of the real words after that, so we just go into the meatball song.
Oh, I once turned it into a song about dropping one's meatballs.
Literally? Or are we talking about a man's genitals?
What do you think?
I'm gonna say you talk about dude parts a lot.
That's because it usually gets people to say things that are even funnier than that.
It's an interesting strategy.
It works. I'm not gonna knock it.
So
Do we buy shit?
not a ton of food, but also not a ton of money. Let's see what the prices look like. I bet it's a lot.
What the what looks like? The prices?
Prices.
Yep.
It's
up,
a lot.
Up even further.
I would like another wagon wheel, and I would like us to start hunting soon.
Okay.
You want anything else, Chibi?
No.
Okay, let's keep our pace at steady.
Just make consensus, and that's when I hunt.
Fruit! Oh, sorry, bro.
I'm sure you are.
I can't feel good, and it doesn't sound like you were an idiot and caused it yourself this time.
The first time I ever wrote a story based on this game, there was a reason the arm got broken.
That's not threateningly vague.
Let's just say it's rather risque
Very
in nature.
poor. Oh my.
Okay,
How do we fix that?
He broke his arm masturbating. Okay.
Christ. How do we
That's a little impressive.
fix? All right, can we give
See,
ourselves
that's
more
what gets
food?
her. That's what gets her to speak, folks. To
Yeah,
answer your
it's-
to answer your question, the best way to do it now is rest.
we can rest.
Yes,
I guess let's rest today and see what happens.
one day.
It's probably not going to do much. We are resting in a place that doesn't have water.
Uh-huh.
Does that count?
Well, no calamities happen during rest in this nature. Deaths and illness can still happen.
Yeah, but okay, so if we were at a place that said no water and we hit the rest button right after getting that message,
We won't see
would
that
we
again.
be... It will not?
Not during a rest.
Oh.
I've never seen it happen. I would be shocked if I saw it.
Well, it kind of just... maybe we clicked it later.
Hmm.
No, look, July 31st, no water. We rested for a day. That would be August 1st. And then August 2nd, still no water.
Yeah, but again, it's a day-to-day thing. It'll tell you each
So
day
that
what
was a
you're.
coincidence of random numbers.
Yes.
Yes, yes, it was. Much like this
Okay.
was.
We are dying.
Yeah, you guys are in serious trouble. I would make a decision of some kind.
Like what?
Rest more than
Oh.
one day would be what I would do in this situation. But first, there's another thing to
Don't
do.
want to fix it, and I want to rest for 3 days.
I agree.
Okay. 3-day rest.
Hey, I'm well again.
Healing can still happen.
Hey,
Health
what's
is-
that good for?
Health has gone back up.
Poor health is better than very poor health.
Indeed. You died of a broken arm?
Well,
Complications thereof, I guess.
well, this vague explanation as to death leads me to believe infection onset on the break. But we don't know for sure. All we know is 2 people are dead.
Yeah, I didn't care for Joey that much, but, I mean, you're you.
Thanks.
fair. Health is fair now. You were just bringing us down.
Well, we reached the mountains
here, huh?
before October. Admire the scenery and the music, I guess, but other than that.
I'm willing to continue without a second. Yeah, let's just go. We're running low on money. And I'm willing to continue with only one wagon tongue, I think. That's just a knee-jerk reaction. I would rather get to Oregon.
Well, I was going to say, I want to take the shortcut this time, because we don't have to go to the fort, and I don't think we can afford to go to the fort.
I agree. That is what I was saying.
Okay,
but possibly not communicating it well.
So we converge to shortcut?
Yes. We're almost there!
Sort of.
Yay, fruit!
Well, this next landmark allows me to explain about another community rule.
Oh?
Once we get there, I shall do that.
Oh, man.
I guess that was,
The first
fruit.
set of... Yeah. At least it was only a pound.
Yeah.
No, we have 10 more pounds of perishable.
I know, but... So, Wait, the only guy
Only a pound of it went bad.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Chibi?
I was gonna say, the only guy left is the doctor?
Oh, Matt, the
No.
doctor?
No,
and
Henry's a guy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, Matt's the doctor. Henry's.
I don't know, they don't specify gender in this game.
It's true.
Or any Oregon Trail game for that matter, I don't think.
The mobile version I played did specify, like, man, wife, couple of kids.
That's a totally different series as far as I'm concerned. They threw out what Oregon Trail was and turned it into that.
Played the same as this.
I don't like the design changes,
Okay,
that's all.
Anyway, community rules, you said?
So here's the deal. There's nothing we can actually do at this landmark aside from rest or trade. Do we want to do that first and foremost?
We could rest.
Rest.
How many days?
Probably at least 3.
I heard 3.
Sure, let's try, let's call it 4.
4?
Hang on, I need to, confer with my associate here, but
Yeah.
not about this.
Yes.
I think with 4.
4's fine.
4.
Yay! We're up to fair health again! And I got sick with typhoid.
I was going to say, if this rest period costs you your life... Okay, once Wit returns, I will explain what happens here.
Okay.
Yawn.
Explain away.
Okay, so we have 2 choices at this landmark.
It'll be there.
Option A.
Uh-huh.
We can pay toll road money to take another 100 miles of the same thing as we've been doing, riding the trail. Or option B. We can raft the Columbia River, which is an active minigame at the end of this, and under community rules.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, you think that's good? You made one that was completely invisible.
I also made one with the word fuck all over the walls. Anyway, in the Columbia rafting minigame, under community rules, my eyes must be shut. It is on everybody else to tell me which way to go to avoid rocks.
Oh, you didn't hear me saying no and how upset by that I am. No, 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 no,
No.
No, I did not hear that.
No, I'm very upset by that.
So we're taking the toll road?
Well, no, I want him to do the Columbia River, but I want him to win it for us.
You really want me to do it that way?
Yes!
Please win.
Oh, all right. There's no suspense here. I'm not going to hit anything.
Good. I want you to win.
So do I. It would be my first time getting to the end of this game. I never even made it this far. Yay!
Did we win?
Yes.
We won! We only lost 2 people.
Yep. Woohoo!
So here's how you did.
Oh, it's a good thing we stayed that long and received and got up to fair health.
Indeed. That did wonders for our score.
Now, very soon, we should be seeing Shadow Toa from the Buzz Aldrin and Dracula runs. Give him a little more time to get here. Once he gets here, we'll do the real journal.
At some point, Kuro and I are going to drop out of being on mic to eat something.
Okay.
But we may still listen in.
I am going to go straight for the 10,000 point run.
That sounds impossible. Are you going to do that before, or attempt that while waiting for Toa? Oh, do we call him Shadow or Toa?
Shadow Toa.
Do we have to say the whole thing?
I'm sure he'll take Shadow.
I don't know what it is about my workplace, but they have, it's weird. It's like they're allergic to saying more than one syllable names. Everyone, no matter what their name is, gets it shortened to one syllable.
I mean,
with
he'll
few
know,
exceptions.
I mean, he'll know you're referring to him however you do it. He'll say something, I'm sure, if
it bugs him. My point is that it is now knee-jerk for me to try and make names as short as possible, which is why I keep calling Chibi Sprite Cheeb.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do that actually, or Chibi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't feel... Chibi makes sense to me, but I don't hear people say Cheeb a lot, because now it's no longer a word. But I feel better to hear that I'm not the only person to ever do that.
Okay, so the run I'm about to attempt is extremely difficult and takes an extreme amount of luck. I have done it only once before. We need a leader name.
This is all your show, bro. You must be Alpha.
Well, I'm in the people that can die.
Oh.
Only because it's more fun that way.
What is the name of someone who cannot die?
Come up with something
Cthulhu.
something like you would Cthulhu.
Yes! All hail Cthulhu!
Cthulhu, the humble farmer.
I have to be a teacher for this run.
Very well. Cthulhu, the humble teacher.
Is this how it's pronounced? Or spelled, rather?
Nope. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Do you start that with a K?
K-A.
Hey!
Well, I didn't know you didn't know. It's C. T-H. U-L-U?
Close. C-T-H-U-L-H-U.
Oh,
No.
That's what it says.
Really?
Yes, Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Cthulhu always looks like it's spelled wrong.
I forgot about the second H.
Oh, now I know what you're referring to.
What did you think we were referring to?
I did
You
not
don't
have.
know
The,
who Cthulhu is?
I did not have the slightest clue.
Oh
But now
my
you
god.
but now you do?
It just dawned in my head. H.P. Lovecraft, right?
Yes, dear.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a trope now. It gained a ton of popularity.
No surprise. Okay. So we have to be teacher because of the 3.5 score bonus. We leave in May.
In May?
In May. And the supply list
None.
looks like this.
40 pounds of food.
That's right.
40.
Yep.
You're a fool.
Like
Am I?
less than 10 per person.
Am I?
You are, actually.
We'll soon find out.
Apparently he's doing this by someone else's instruction.
No,
Cthulhu.
I came up with this all on my
You
own.
are a Cthulhu cultist.
Am I? Are we so sure I'm so doomed?
Well, how many bullets do you have?
120.
That's a lot of bullets.
Uh-huh.
If I use one bullet per hunting
We
trip,
shot
I'm golden for the whole
341
trip.
pounds of meat, but we're only able to carry back 200.
Hey,
I did notice that on the mobile game I used to play, you could get very good at hunting and kind of completely undo the difficulty of food. Although the hunting minigame that they had, in this one, do they attack you sometimes?
No, that didn't start until Oregon Trail 2.
Yeah, so the buffalo take more than one shot and will become enraged and charge you.
Really?
So you have to kill them before they get you.
Mm.
And also bears. You can kill them, but they take more than one shot and they get to you much faster.
It is possible to one-shot either animal, just extremely difficult. If you take a shot at them, you basically better not miss the one shot. Unless you really want to rush to try and prevent the mauling.
Yeah.
Yes, we will fix, or attempt to fix. And the reason I keep the $10 is to make the ferry trips.
Instead of cocking the wagon.
Better success rate.
$471, but only carried back 200.
I mean, not much you can do about it if it's just one animal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're going shooting 8, 9, 10 buffalo in one trip, then you're an idiot. This time we have no choice but to cock.
No ferry here. But your wagon weight is light anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
True, it does help us in that situation. That I can't really do anything about.
Oh!
Do you have any?
No, that was it.
He's
How
gone.
does he come with all of this toxin?
Now, let me explain something here. First of all, how does that kind of shit happen with the oxen not making enough noise to at least get attention?
There's a lot of jingly buckles on harnesses and
Yeah.
stuff.
And you realize what this means right now?
You're stranded?
I'm stuck. I cannot move. And even if I have to get 6 oxen in order to be able to move normally.
How light is your wagon? Can
Extremely.
you hitch the kids to it?
I love how that's your.
It doesn't allow me that option in any version of this game.
I see.
You will have to trade for some.
You don't make the kids pull the wagon. They're not big enough. You make the husband do it.
I am in
That's what he's there for.
I am in
No, you are-
extremely deep shit
You are
here.
so fucked.
Yeah, I got hit with a really, really bad stroke here.
Holy smokes, yeah.
Well, I need to get past this rainstorm so I can hunt.
You're not just giving up?
No, I'm not just giving up.
Unlike you, he's not a quitter.
Okay, that's cruel.
It's not letting me rest either because I have no oxen, which is stupid and unrealistic. So it has not only caught me with losing all of my oxen, I'm now trapped in a rainstorm that I cannot get past.
This is actually very Cthulhu.
Okay, clothing is going to have to start going. I am selling my soul in doing this right now.
I don't think you have anything left to give.
Bullets.
I don't think anybody wants your bullets.
I have another idea.
A wagon wheel for wagon axle?
Yep. And then
I don't think that's a fair trade.
you're right, it's not. That's what I was going for. I now have 6 oxen.
Oh my god.
At
All the food perished.
You,
Oh, traded. No, sorry. We traded 205 pounds of food for 1 ox.
oh, it compounded all the rests. You
Yeah.
fucking dirty bastard. It compounded the rests and forced me to
You've
sit
no
without
food.
food.
hunt, you madman.
I was trying and it was not letting me. And of course, the buffalo chooses that exact moment to stop, eat, and turn around.
You're so boned. There's no way.
If I pull this off, what are you going to say then?
That you're hacking?
Nope. I would
Listen,
not do
I know
that
how
in this.
OBS works. I don't know what you've got running in the background because I can't see it.
I would not do that in this situation. This that I am attempting is by genuine skill.
It's not skill, it's dice rolls. The hunting part is skill. I'll give you that.
The trading part is skill. I had to decide how much of my soul I was selling.
I don't know how much choice you had in that matter. I would argue that knowing that you could do the little workaround with the wagon wheel, I suppose I could argue that's skill. It's mostly just knowing that that would work through practice and repetition, but there's skill to be had in that. But everything else is dice rolls.
And your shit talking on me pretty much got you a consequence.
Oh, no, wait.
I deserved it. I was argumentative and down and very against the whole thing. This is how this would have gone in the first place, except for when all our oxen died, I would have just killed myself.
I can't do that. I'm
Yeah, there
going
is
to
no full suicide in this.
I'm going to get there or
Oh.
I'm going to die trying.
I'm against walking when we can't carry any of our supplies with us.
Fair.
you're in this mood, and I know you're doing this for, like, I don't know, views or whatever.
Wait a sec, are you streaming?
You know in your heart that that's absurd.
Are you streaming yourself reacting to another stream?
No.
If you're lost out in the wilderness and you need to be able to carry your stuff and you don't actually have the book bag with you, you find something to keep together, be it sticks, twigs, grass, so that you can carry your shit.
I don't...
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Do you think, like, how many supplies do you think you'll be able to carry in that?
More than none.
And then I would... This is true, but I don't remember where we broke down and how far away that was from the next thing. But I don't think in something like that you would be able to carry enough food to make it to that landmark.
Be able to carry enough to make it to something that maybe you can find more.
Hey, you.
Or...
Buffalo, I see you. Keep walking.
You find that stick and drive it through your throat, and then you don't have to do this anymore.
Jeez, that's kind of a brutal way to go.
Millennial. Killing myself is very in fashion.
There.
We make jokes about killing ourselves all the time.
Holy crap, it just dawned on me. I know what the math is.
Wilderness, do you
Oh.
Absolutely.
It's 10%.
Because I know that Sorry, we'll have this argument later.
It's 10% of the perishable food, not the entire food supply.
Oh.
That's what it is. Okay, continue your argument.
No, where there's... I don't think, then or now, I would have been equipped to survive. I think it would have been completely hopeless. And probably then I would have been religious because society. And I may have believed that suicide was a sin, but I certainly would have done a lot of asking God, can't I just be free from all of this? Take me into your loving bosom, O Lord. Because this fucking sucks. Amen.
Bosoms?
Oh wait, are we talking about if you were living in the time of the Oregon Trail?
I say both. Now I wouldn't have any hesitation about killing myself if I was stranded.
The only...
Then I probably would have, because I probably would have believed that it was a sin and I wouldn't go to heaven.
The only thing that stuck with me was bosoms.
Time of the Oregon Trail, you would be
Just bosom, not bosoms. Bosom.
But bosoms are good.
I don't know. That was still pretty insurmountable odds. I think I would have been very aware of how unsurvivable it was.
made it to the next town or something and settled down. But to be perfectly honest, I don't think I would have gone on the Oregon Trail.
Why? A lot of people thought it was the best thing for them. Why did you not want to do it?
Not something that seems like fun. Leave everything I have behind.
The point is these people didn't have.
They had enough to buy a cart full of shit and oxen.
And they were down to their last $10.
They had no hope in the world.
That's also something I wouldn't have had.
I
I think you have enough now.
argue that you wouldn't have had the choice.
Do I?
Oh. How was I supposed to know?
Not that it matters. I wasn't going to do much better anyway. I was burning
No,
more
but-
bullets than I wanted to. Well, health has been fully restored. After that little debacle. That sad little incident that almost screwed me. Oh, you know what? I can't get 10,000 now.
Nope.
It is probably physically impossible now.
Because you need the full team of oxen, right?
I needed the full team of people.
Oh, that's right. Whit died.
Somebody had to go and die.
Sorry, Rissa and I were arguing about what she would have done if she was alive back then, and she's decided she probably would have become a nun.
Back in the day, nuns were lesbians too. They still are.
Only some of them.
Your logic.
No, it's true. Listen.
Stop screaming!
Does
I
this
bet they can hear you.
does
No,
this
listen, it's
surprise
true.
anybody?
It was very common for women who did not want to marry a man, therefore a lesbian.
Nah.
No, okay, because they found journals talking about how much they loved other women, and they found.
Yeah, but you're generalizing.
Anyway,
It's not
Lesbians
only lesbians who
often-
don't want to marry men.
I have no
Sometimes
problem
people don't want to
believing.
marry anybody.
I have no problem believing that there are nuns that are lesbian.
but they would go and shut themselves up in a nunnery, and then they would root out other lesbian nuns, and then they would have happy little nun lives together.
I
Yeah.
wonder how prevalent that was at this time. I don't know. I don't think Catholicism was that on vogue. Although
It happened enough. It happened way more in Europe, especially like.
well, yeah, no, that wouldn't have surprised me. But I don't know how strong a foothold the Catholic Church had at this time in America.
It had enough that there were still old diaries and journals and stuff found.
In what country?
America, like they've got journals dating
Okay.
from America, Europe, all that stuff.
Again, I wouldn't hesitate to believe a lot of this stuff in Europe. I just don't know if it had started in America yet.
It happened way more in Europe because one, they had a longer history, and two, there was way more of it over there.
More history.
Well, more
You
Or
mean,
more
recorded
nuns.
history.
You mean Europe
Or
has
you have
existed longer than
history.
America?
Yes.
More recorded history, more Christian history.
History is written by the people who can write.
People who, weren't killed en masse and had everything from their culture systematically burned from the face of the earth.
And can write.
They could write. They had a system of writing.
Who are you referring to in this case?
Most of the Native Americans.
Ah, yes.
Okay, then break up the fucking rainstorm. Thank you.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a big one. Come on. There we go.
That seems much easier than the original game.
You haven't played it. Where are you getting this information?
15 playthroughs of the original game. And the original game, you have to person, you've got to shoot it diagonally into trees and stuff, and it's a mess. And I don't know how you would possibly aim.
Is that true?
Yes, and it's extremely difficult. It is possible to get completely screwed by your starting position. Not only do you
I don't
lose...
think you can walk either.
What'd you say?
You can't walk in the original, can you?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody do it.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
I'm led to believe you cannot.
I don't suppose I could get you to get the food when it comes. You
So-
just open the door. I'll give you a paper. Signed J. Pastor. I did. Tip on the card. It's not even a normal receipt. It's a printout. I'll just give you a pen and point to a vague spot on the paper, or you won't even. Sometimes they don't even do that.
I am proud of myself for having bounced back this far.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Now, at this point, 10,000 is just not possible. I'm just going to get there.
What? You need everyone alive in perfect health?
Yep, everybody's got to be alive in perfect health, otherwise I've got no shot at the 10K.
And since I went and died, I ruined it.
Yep. Thanks a lot.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, it's all good. If Shadow Toa doesn't make it by the end of this play, I'm just going to pull the plug.
Yeah, did he
Say that this was
RSVP with a definite?
No, he's probable. He wasn't sure when he was getting back from what he was doing tonight.
Some people do things with their Saturdays.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing to do. Also, the ferry is not a 100% success. I have had it break apart.
Yeesh.
If that happens, same result.
Did he get a refund?
No, you don't. You don't get a refund. And at this particular river, refund doesn't matter because you kind of just die.
And this is why they invented the Better Business Bureau.
Probably. Although, like anyone else, I'm sure they're easily paid off.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, this is just me being skeptic. Come on, give me something bigger than Bambi. You know what, forget it.
Grown-up Bambi or baby Bambi?
Let's just say join your mother, Bambi.
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that was dark, man.
You didn't expect me to be kind.
No, but that was very... I don't know, took me by surprise.
It's a moment in Disney history. What do you want from me?
Don't know.
Just enough. Let me guess, the game is now going to make me suffer for having made that reference. Or
No.
somebody here.
Well, Kuro, you've got dysentery.
Me?
Yeah, you put your name in it. This is your
Well,
funeral. The dysentery worse, and you have since passed away.
That was fast.
yes, it was.
I feel like I'm better than that.
This game is not very kind.
Especially not the way he's playing it.
Well, we have no parts at all, so if this doesn't work, which it did, we would have had Trade Fest on our hands. Fortunately, I have food, so it's not infeasible. What the f...
He...
Are we really gonna do this? Charlie ain't nobody's darling. I really should find a way to hack the sound files and replace this with bang, bang.
Oh god, fuck you.
You know what I'm referencing there, Chibi?
No.
It was an alpha. It was one of his alpha mods for
The-
Wolf.
Yeah, the wolf
Wolf
Oh,
mods.
mods
yes.
for the stream or whatever.
Yeah.
And some idiot. It wasn't that even that great of a mod. It was okay.
Some idiot
He-
changed the gun sound.
So instead of it being the sound of a gun firing, it was probably him or a person just saying the word bang. The
Good
same way every
lord.
time. He didn't even record more than one.
We lose the trail and 2 people get sick. Well, this ain't good.
Nope.
Yeah, we just majorly took it without lube right there. Figuratively speaking. Can't figure out what word I want to use. Well, I wanted the bear, but that works too. Oh, come on. Come on, you've let me get so far. Let me complete my comeback, will you? Stop it! Stop it! Fucking stop it! Look at all this. One day.
No grass, rough trail, you were bitten by a snake, and lost 56.
And I haven't even come back from the dysentery.
Oh, yikes.
I am screwed.
Did you see this Kermit meme? Me, say hello and give her a compliment. Me to me, tell her she's thicker than the racial divide in America.
Wow.
That is a great meme.
Damn. So close to home.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And there's a small problem I just realized. You remember you remember what it takes to pay off the Indians to help you cross the river?
Close.
Yeah.
That wasn't so hard.
Cost me an awful lot of food though.
That's not a problem for you.
Oh, you survived. Uh-oh.
Look here, people. There, thank you. Will you go down? Thank you.
Wow. I love how almost half of the wagon weight is food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's because we got basically nothing else.
Gentle beings, our takeout has arrived, so we are going to drop the Skype call.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Because we want to eat it.
Okay. Don't miss the end of this, though.
But we will. Well, we can keep watching.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, bring it up on Twitch.
Okay.
Well, alrighty. Enjoy.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
I will honestly be highly impressed with myself if I pull this one off. And there's a reason for that. We gotta push on. Can't afford to rest, well, really, anymore. at all.
Yeah,
Period.
because you had all those rest days after you got off.
That's about all I can hope for, is a forced rest. Because then at the very least I'm not compounding free with forced, and then I get screwed for time. I have half a mind to do this blind.
Don't ask me to help you.
Why?
Because all I can say is there's a rock to the left, there's a rock in the middle, there's a rock on the right.
Just
Hey,
tell
you
me.
broke your...
Just tell me which way to move. My God. Just tell me which direction and which to move. Oh,
9
Lord.
days. And you died.
Come on, I'm so close. I'm right there. I can see the last landmark. Don't fucking do this, man. Come on, 4 days. 4 days with no further incident.
Good thing you know that other ox.
Yes. Come on, we're there. We're there.
So close.
Okay, are we going to do this the exciting way or the not so exciting way?
I don't know.
You know what the exciting way is.
Yeah. Blind rafting.
Yes.
Okay.
All you have to do is tell me whether I need to go left or right.
Okay. Right? A little more right or left? Far left. No, don't!
Thanks a lot.
I told you don't trust me!
Well, I look forward to looking back on the video and seeing how many close calls came before that.
3.
3?
Or 4.
My God.
Left. More left. Far left.
Did we do it?
Yeah.
Nice. See, that wasn't so bad.
No.
So, let me map this out for you, how I was really hoping this would go. So, 5 people in good health, each one being worth 500 points, would have been 12.5. Or no, not 12.5. No, 87.50. 2,500 times 3.5, 87.50. The other supplies, had I been able to hang on to them, would have allowed me over 10,000, especially with extra food, had I been able to keep it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is definitely getting 10,000 if you don't get destroyed by RNGesus. As I did on several occasions. Thank you, Wit. Don't know how I pulled that off, but I did. And at this point, it is running a bit late for them to arrive, I think. Oh, look.
Hello!
How great is this?
Hey, look, Matt's on there too!
Yes, he is. And considering the top score on the game is 7650, that compared to a 10,000 point goal, that's very beatable. That's even doable with the farmer. You know what?
You gonna try it again?
Not this version. I'm gonna jump to 2.
Okay.
There's a couple things I gotta do first. First of all, I need to insert the ROM disk I have for Oregon Trail 2. Where did I put it? I believe I put it down here. Okay, mounted in drive F. Set drive F on here. Yes, override. There we go. And here we go. Or maybe something's not right here. All right. Okay, I know one thing that I can do to fix this. I don't need any of this stuff any longer.
Well, wasn't it in there though?
I can reinstall it from the disk. I
Alright.
suspect that's how I can best fix this one.
Wow.
Good to know the audio's working. Okay, let's make install.
I remember that setup window so much.
I know, this is downright nostalgic. No. No. Let's go. Or do I need to install QuickTime? I may have to. Oh well. Okay, let's try this again. It is clicking. You hear it clicking.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Good Lord, that took forever and a day. Let's do that once more.
Apple Computer QuickTime for Windows 2.1.
Picture, if you will.
Okay.
That should fix that problem. There we go.
The United States in the mid-1800s. Ours is a large nation, a young nation full of restless, forward-looking people. As the population grows and our borders expand, thousands are looking west to build better lives for themselves and their families. From all over the country, people from all walks of life are selling nearly everything they own, loading their remaining possessions into small covered wagons, leaving friends and relatives behind. They're heading out across the plains to Oregon, California, and other points west, following trails blazed by those who had gone before. Along the way, they explore the vast landscape of North America. They see amazing sights and encounter fascinating people, including those who had called this land their home for thousands of years. It's not an easy journey. It's long and hard, fraught with challenge, disease, deserts, buffalo stampedes,
Long and hard with disease.
steep hills, treacherous rivers. Many do not succeed. But for those who do, the rewards are great. Adventure on the trail, and opportunity at its end. A new life in a new land.
Well, are you ready? Come on, let's go!
Okay.
All right then.
Yep.
Okay, let's do some Mad Libs then, shall we? This is the Trail Journal of...
I don't know. Yes. There we go.
That seems to be your signature line.
An adventure.
Formerly a...
I see a butcher, a baker, but no candlestick maker.
Yeah, I don't see one either. We don't have the whole whole threesome. What's going on there? What's his profession?
Oh.
Okay. Pick somebody a profession of which you would fuck. Let's go with that.
Alpha.
What'd you say?
I can't answer that.
Oh, okay. Kuro, if you're still listening, name an occupation from which somebody you would fuck.
Well, there's no none.
I know that. She's the erotica writer, though. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I missed that part. I got the writer part. I didn't hear what type of writing.
Erotica. You should check out her Tumblr. Well, I don't think we're going to get much assistance for the moment. Hmm? Oh, it's in the Skype. Okay, cool. So she fuck a blacksmith.
There we go.
Aha,
I was
right
wondering
there.
why that little number popped up.
Yep, cool. Yeah, let's use that. Who in... We gotta finish writing the story. I think we lost... What'd you say? April again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's been working out.
April of what year? 1840 to 1860. 1842. Set out from Independence to start a
That's
new
your
life
good
by...
choice.
Yep, it's our only choice. To start a new life by settling in...
Well, it's Oregon Trail, so Oregon City.
Oregon City. With blacksmithing skills, $1,325 cash, and a...
What's the Conestoga like?
It's bigger than a large.
Oh.
Capacities, I believe, are 3, 4, and 5,000.
Sure, large is fine.
Large. Farm wagon worth $75. Accompanied by... How many others? 2 to 5.
5.
5 others. Names first. Well, actually, we gotta put us in.
Yeah, and then Kuro, Wit, and Cannibal.
Yeah, by proxy, Cannibal's gonna be in this. Do we go with real ages?
Can if you want. Oh, well,
We're gonna have
within
to.
reason, I guess.
We're gonna have to approximate. Or go with total fiction. So ages go from 5 to 20, and after that in 5 increments up to 65.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what would you like your age to be? Chibi and Kuro, Wit and Kuro, sorry, your preferred ages, please.
30, I guess.
You're gonna go to 30?
Oh, that's fine.
I'll floor function and go down to 25. We're gonna punish Cannibal for not being here and say 65.
What? You can make her 5!
You want to make her 5? Well, 5 or 65. What do you want to do? How long does she live before she dies, basically?
It would make more sense for her to be 5 than 65.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what has...
Kuro 16.
Kuro. Wait, what about you?
25. I'm sticking to that.
Wait.
Yes, I know, I'm saying.
That's what I meant. That's what I said. Wait, what about you?
Hey, hey,
I'm
there's
sick
a tentacle in the Twitch chat. I ain't complaining. I like raw seafood. Okay, ages are 5 to 20. And then 5 increments from 25 to 65.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, boy.
This is not... I promise you, this is not smart TV. 30 for... Oh, whoops. Yeah, 30 for wit. Shall we?
So, are we keeping Cannibal at 5?
Yes.
Or...
Because the song is over.
Okay.
Hey, alright. Okay, so...
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Excuse me, friend. You appear to be making ready to head out west. Do you know of any people who are still in the process of forming a wagon train?
Maybe. Move your mouth some more.
My husband and I, he's off buying supplies, are looking for a nice group of people to join in our move west.
Do you have any advice?
I'd say you and I both ought to find a wagon train. A 2,000-mile journey through the untamed wilderness is nothing to be undertaken lightly. There's strength in numbers, you know. Well, good day and good luck to you.
Same to you. Thanks.
So long.
The merchants here in town offer basic packages of supplies based on the size of one's party and estimated length of journey. Of course, you can shop around on your own or add to the basic set. So, which package would you like?
They're not going to tell us what's in these packages, so we can buy one and check our supplies immediately after, or we can scully around on our own.
I don't know.
I'd rather take the time to know what I'm getting. That's just me.
Goodness, have you ever seen anything like this in all your born days? I've lived here for quite some time, but this place is growing like an anthill. Seems like another new shop or business opening up every few days.
Tell me more.
I see you're fixing to head out on the trail. I have nothing but admiration for you good people, going out to populate the western country.
I mean, population can happen anywhere you are. You just have to have a
Now's the best time to buy all the supplies you need before you get out in the wilderness. Take plenty of food. I hear you can't always count on good hunting out west.
Thanks for the tip.
Howdy.
Howdy. Same to you, bitch.
Howdy, stranger. It looks like you're fixing to head out west, too. Fine opportunity for people with the gumption to do it.
Can I check to see if you've got more than 3 frames on your speaking animation?
We brought a few personal items with us, but we're hoping to buy our foodstuffs and fresh animals here.
Apparently not.
But I ain't too sure exactly where to go first. Don't devote any great portion of time to packing your wagon till you bring in all your supplies. We're planning to pack up the wagon whilst we're waiting for the train to assemble.
Makes sense to me. Aren't you proud of your... Aren't you proud?
Massachusetts passes child labor laws. That means we can use them for labor, right?
Yeah, so, Cannibal and Kuro are in luck, aren't they? Do we cheat him and how? Because that joke has never been used anywhere before.
I didn't get it. Now I do.
Now you get it?
Yeah. I couldn't read it. I'm sitting too far back. So
Yeah.
it just looks like something, something, and something.
Yeah.
Attorneys.
Do we cheat him and how?
Turn.
Yes.
Well, all items, I guess?
Oh,
there we go.
oh, good.
It just needed to load.
I guess. There we go. Now we're fixed. Alright, let me make sure of something. So if I go and click on the food, the list should look exactly like this, right? Yeah, cool. Alright, so we can literally just go category by category.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you this. We don't want mules because they're stubborn. And we don't want horses because they're attractive to thieves.
Oxen it is.
Yeah. That'd be the smart thing to do.
Offense.
Okay. So there are 6 of us. We're going to want a pair of boots for each. We're going to want hats for the sun. Well, we want to be able to change our underwear a few times, right? When it gets colder out.
Oh. Somebody's gonna have to go without gloves.
No, they won't.
No.
Well, spare pairs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sets of clothing, we're definitely going to need a little expenditure there. 1 winter coat apiece. Oops.
Scarves?
And 1 scarf apiece. Should be fine.
My guess is bullets is better than gunpowder, or do you need both?
Well, we need a gun as well. It doesn't supply us that automatically this time.
Oh.
The gunpowder, I believe, goes to rifles as opposed to shotguns. I could be wrong about that. We'll save that until we actually get our hands on one. Oh, hold on. Okay, good. Food.
Holy fudge.
We have a lot available. Well, we need lots of bacon, first of all. You know why?
Because it's cured meat.
Well, not necessarily that, because fucking bacon.
Ew.
Do you need a... I'm sorry, what?
You heard me.
Say that one. You have problems.
I don't.
Well. Do you like biscuits?
Yeah. You can still get the bacon.
I'm getting the bacon. Nothing you say is going to stop me from getting fucking bacon. I just want to get everything else first so I know what's reasonable. Or maybe to ease me off the idea of just getting all 757 pounds.
Kurt? By Kurt, you mean Kuro.
No, she doesn't. There is a Kurt. Another friend of hers that, Oh, it is Kuro.
No, in this case it is autocorrect. I was right.
Oh, it is Kuro. No, there is a Kurt somewhere in her, Kurt or Kirk? Fix me on this. Now I'm lost. Is it Kurt or Kirk that I'm thinking of?
I don't eat pork products.
Kirk. It's Kirk. Okay, never mind. Like the captain. Got it.
I mean, granted, you know, there's some exceptions, but I pretty much don't eat products.
To clear up the confusion about Kirk, he was the guest on Wit's most recent episode of Subnautica. I was able to watch.
I have to watch it. Period.
Yeah, I was able to watch the tail end of it live. I was already streaming when she went live for that one. Candy's an expenditure.
Well, maybe 1 pound of candy?
Fine. I will spend frivolously.
Hey, it's for Cannibal.
Ouch. That's fine. It's all good. I did go back and...
2 cans of sardines? 2 pounds of candy.
Wants 2 pounds of candy? I mean, I guess we may as well balance the diet some. We'll need vegetables or we're going to wind up with scurvy. How much does everybody like coffee? Alright. It's going to force me to leave 7 pounds on the table no matter what I do.
Oh.
We're buying all the bacon that we can.
Isn't there another page though?
There are more pages. We'll get back to it. We'll buy the remaining 7 pounds of bacon. Okay, cornmeal. Actually, you know what? What the hell's stopping me from buying all the food? Really?
Money.
Fine. We'll get 15 sacks of cornmeal.
150 pounds of... Okay.
Tins of crackers. It's got 100 pounds. 100 pounds of... Oh, what the hell. 100 pounds of everything.
Flour.
Flour.
If you want 100, it's 10.
Oh. Whoops. We can go easy on the garlic, I think. Ham's expensive, though. It's not as good as bacon. Screw the licorice.
I have no idea.
There's a supply button down at the bottom, which I'll check after this. Pemmican. Get some pickles. 31.55 right now.
So we have...
We have 845 to work with.
Wait, was there more to food, or was that it?
Oh yeah, there's more. Let's go on. Hey, the store's gotten more bacon.
Oh my god!
Jesus, when did that happen? When did you have time to take in that shipment?
They have more bacon than they did before.
Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, we'll get 1 pound of licorice. One for the potatoes. There. Get the preserves.
Yeah, 1 rhubarb.
Get some salmon, some tea, 1 vinegar. I hope these boxes aren't infected.
Oh my god, really?
Did I say something really bad? Okay, furniture.
Butter churn is good.
They have 1 less butter churn than they did before. They rotated their entire... We don't need a cast iron stove. That's just a waste. We don't really need the rest of this either.
Yeah.
Yeah, the butter churn is... Their bacon supply is even further up. What are they getting shipments? This is incredible.
The least one of everything.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh well, bottles of brandy. You would.
I don't do this in real life.
Why is olive oil under medicines?
Good question.
Sarsaparilla and sassafras.
Peppermint's actually really good. You know what? I'm actually going to load up on that.
Did we really just pick up 200 pounds of medicine?
Probably. Actually, to be fair, most of that was probably the...
Brandy and whiskey.
Probably the brandy and whiskey, yeah. And they've got more.
Do we really need a banjo?
Did you just ask if we need musical instruments?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We also need... No, we don't need candles. We also need games.
Lantern oil would be good.
Yeah, definitely.
Matches?
What'd you say?
Matches?
Yeah, alright.
I love how oats is under here.
Are you gonna say it?
No. I was gonna say we still have the spices and the wagon parts. No to what wit?
It's kind of
What's
late
up?
now.
Yeah, he already bought it.
Sorry, I'm kind of... I don't believe I can. If I dump it, I'm just wasting money. Well, not really, because I kind of already wasted the money.
You
But
can
I
use
can't-
it to trade, though.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll use it to trade. Won't you?
What? What's that mean? What are you saying?
Hada-bada-ba.
That's exactly what Cannibal does. We need an axe, butcher knives. We need all the water supplies we can get. Oh, hi, Kuro.
Hi, Kuro.
We need coffee supplies. We don't need Dutch ovens. Look, it's... This is fiction. That's my defense, and I'm sticking to it. It is fiction. Oh, ladles. My God.
Did you think it said ladies?
Yeah.
I did too. Then I leaned in close.
This makes us all bad people. Look, the tobacco was meant to be traded. And that's exactly what I'm going to... I'm going to trade the tobacco. What do you want? This right here is pretty important.
Hello?
Hi, I'm here.
Okay. I had muted my mic for a second because I had to move it.
Okay, would you like me to... Oh, look at that.
12.
12. Well, not that we're getting any wagon parts anyway.
Oh, I wonder how much bacon they have now.
You want to know? Much less.
They have less bacon now.
Okay, here. You know what? I'm going to make myself an honest man.
We brought a few.
The only problem is I have to hope that he will eventually
Have
cave and ask for the tobacco.
maybe you should switch what you're looking for.
Yeah, I will if it comes down to it. So far, it's been something different every time. Okay, now I'm seeing repeats.
Yeah. For dresses. Wow.
No way!
Oh, you're bacon!
I don't know if you need this tobacco now.
I don't think you will.
Holy
Almost
crap. Ain't no way one dress is worth... Okay, look. See? See? I'm trading all my tobacco for a dress. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you happy now? That's what I've done. Are you happy? I have no tobacco. Look. Let me show you. Wait, what was tobacco under?
Oh, whatever. It's not there.
Yeah, it's all gone. No tobacco at all.
Oh,
Hey, you looking for a wagon train to hook up with? Our train's still in need of a few more wagons. You want to join us?
Fine.
We're planning on leaving soon. We're a large group of good, hard-working folks. I wouldn't even dream of heading out on the trail alone, or even with any fewer than 10 wagons. The more people you go with, the greater your chances of survival, and that's the gospel truth.
Great, but I need more animals first.
More animals?
I've only got 6 oxen. Or is 6 oxen all I'm gonna get?
They only had 6 oxen.
Well, the other store did.
Oh.
I was kind of hoping the Outfitters would be able to do me a little better. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
there we go.
Cool, good.
12.
8.
Okay.
I don't want to overload the team. Or make it too big. Because that may have had something to do with Oxen dying in the first place.
I'll bring you to 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's what I was thinking about the other game. What if the fact that I had 20 oxen meant that there was less grass for each? What if it's a fixed amount of grass, maybe decided by a number each day?
Maybe.
So it's possible that by getting too many, we screwed ourselves over. Let's say 12 total. My usual go of things.
Oh, wait, wagon part.
Yeah.
Can you actually pick any up, though? That's the question.
Can I actually pick any of them? Yes.
Oh. Well, you don't have that much weight left, so.
I know. See if one of each is good. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright. I think we're gonna be fine.
Okay.
We'll worry about hunting if it gets necessary. Well, I mean, this doesn't look that much different, does it?
Nope.
Pick a number, I guess. Are we going to go with the boat that looks like it has a stable base? Or are we going to go with the boat that looks like a square? Oh, I'm sorry, wrong game.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you want to do? It really doesn't seem like it matters worth a shit.
At least 10 wagons, he said. So that doesn't help.
Well, no, we're getting at least 10 wagons. We should probably go into a train that has somewhere around 35 people.
Okay.
Or close to that. 10 or 11 wagons ought to do it.
You're not helping.
What the fuck do you expect me to do? I'm seeing the same thing you are, and I'm not that experienced with this version. I have the head knowledge, and that's about it. Okay, do one. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. We'll do one. Yay, music. Let's go.
River appears to be frozen with 750 feet.
What the hell? Let's go.
Oh.
Do we bother going into this town?
No.
Let's go.
Hey! Except.
Okay. On the adventurer skill level, as captain, we get to decide which routes get taken.
Ah.
Let's keep going. The dust won't hurt us that much.
Three and 1/2.
Well, on the contingency that the rules are about the same. Out with our cocks, I guess.
Oh, oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
That was close.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh.
Hurrah!
That was a little too close.
We're not making a good pace. Probably because we have a heavy wagon.
Yeah.
Oh well.
2 1/2.
We can probably ford it safely.
Yay!
Yeah, we're good. We did well.
Too many people. Never.
Patience. Patience. Worrying about it won't do no good. We'll get across the river when our time comes.
Can I get another opinion?
If we got here sooner, we wouldn't have had to wait so long.
Shut your face. Another opinion?
I reckon the only thing we can do right now is wait our turn to cross. At least we get to rest a bit.
Well, I can't argue with the logic of somebody who wears an animal upon his head.
Caught some fish!
Hey, alright. Cool.
Oh. 3 1/2.
We got a caulk.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh. Glitch much.
Score.
This one goes a lot faster.
Yeah, we're doing okay here. Big part of it is getting your shit together.
I don't know, it's feeling good.
Oh, the wagon's getting lighter. We haven't used that much bacon either.
Nope.
We're doing okay here. Alright, we've made it to the second stretch. As evidenced by the change in music.
Ah.
There are 15 different musical tracks for On the Trail. 5 legs times 3 health statuses. The music we've heard up to now, health is perfectly fine.
Okay. Oh no! Hey!
Well, you haven't suffered much. And there was no laudanum to be found back in Independence, sadly. We can use camphor. You should be okay in time. Check it on the next screen.
There.
The change in music type says health has dropped a little. And gone back up. Come in. Come in. Could have sworn I heard a knock. Whatever. You're still going, right? Yeah, okay. Still live. Okay, we have here 2.5, extremely treacherous.
But it's also 3,300 feet across, so...
Yeah. The fact that our wagon wheels, or that our wheels will be on the ground, will give us a little extra stability. Hopefully enough.
Oh my.
Come in. Love you too.
Yay! We got it!
Okay. Hill time.
So it's muddy, but not very steep.
We should be fine to just go straight up.
Oh
The
no! One
mud-
pair of boots, 1 pair of long underwear, 2 pairs of mittens, 1 set of clothing, 54 pounds of bacon, and various other items.
The mud must have screwed us.
Uh-huh.
Okay, plan B. Thankfully nobody was hurt. Double team.
Oh no! More bacon!
It must be the weight of the wagon getting us. Plan 3.
Oops!
We've lost a
There's
good
lot
amount of
of
stuff here.
Yeah. Mostly bacon.
Yeah. I'm honestly not even going to bother keeping track. Let's just keep using ropes till we finally get up there. Down is easier.
Yeah.
Morale's taking some dip. How can I rest?
Travel. No, if you cook that and
Uh-oh. By the way, that's the same exact sprite as the kid sleeping in Amazon Trail.
It is, yeah.
Wait, what do we do?
Do you want peppermint? Epsom salts, or you want to just rest or go?
I don't have any opium for you, but anything else here?
It's not well, technically I guess it is opium, but...
Pretty sure laudanum is a form of it. It's some kind of drug, that's all I know. We like drugs around here, don't we? Let me look. Laudanum is... Yep, an alcoholic solution containing morphine, prepared from opium and formerly used as a narcotic painkiller. So it's just a painkiller. Indeed true, but I don't see that as an option here. Rest. I'll leave it up to you to decide, Chibi, how long we rest.
3 days.
3 days. Hopefully that brings morale back up a little. Doesn't appear to have done that.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's one reason. Nope, we're not really going for anything in particular, to be honest.
So we're still talking to Kuro, okay.
Oh, okay. Let's play on. Hopefully morale goes back up with progress. Oh shit, my oxen. How many do I have? All my oxen are still in good shape. Play on. Come on, morale, go back up, please. Right on the cusp. Too risky. We got a caulk.
Oh, that was good.
And we are on the third leg. Third leg. That's a euphemism for let's go.
Oh my.
See? This is where we get the option.
Abandoned animal. Butcher the animal for meat.
What do we do, guys?
Butcher.
1 vote butcher. I will definitely take opinions on this one.
Well, it's better than... It's either that or we continue it, but... It's probably not gonna heal anyway, so... You don't want to abandon it. Meat. That's it. Just meat.
That's also a euphemism for...
No.
Yes, it is. You never heard it?
Oh, I have. Just... No, don't continue.
Moving on. Oh, we got bad water. Temporarily. Oh, hey, Wit's okay. Oh, yeah. So that big rock with the big crack in it? Devil's Gate. I like things with big cracks in them. And the water's bad there. Okay, let's get opinions.
Which way is west? Which way is west?
Okay, that's one opinion.
Well, I ain't sure which way we ought to go now. According to this here guidebook, the right fork goes a rugged route where we have to cross the river 3 times. But the left fork takes us through some deep sand. Could even be quicksand. Tarnation, I'm afeard that whichever way we go, we'll wind up regretting it. Might as well flip a coin and take our dad-blamed chances.
I would love to rest, if I can figure out where to voluntarily do so.
Under travel pace?
Nope.
Oh, guess not.
It's not under health either.
Oh.
I see. Turn, dump, hunt, trade.
Yes, you can.
Let me look this up. There's got to be a way to rest voluntarily. Oregon Trail to how to rest.
Oh.
What?
Kuro points out that it gives you the option to rest during your stops, but you keep on hitting continue instead.
Okay, so we can't rest just any time, I guess.
Apparently.
Well, let me see if there's a... way to rest somewhere other than a landmark. I know we can here where we're sitting right now. Yeah, it looks to me like that may be the only way to rest. That's kind of lame. Oh well. We'll give it a 5-day rest.
Oh, morale is high.
Excellent call, Kuro. It's just a shame that the resting function is so limited. Now, which route do we take? Sand or 3 crossings?
3 crossings?
Alright. Oh, that's an easy ford. Pretty short, too.
Pretty sure those are the same river animations from Amazon Trail, by the way.
Probably. So let's keep on going. Ford the river again. One and a half. Yeah, it's summertime too, so the rivers are going to be lower. South Pass. Deep sand takes us back. Oh boy. Steepness went up. The weight is far lower than it was before though, so we might be okay this time. We definitely want to start with double team.
Oh, we made it.
Yep. And one last Sweetwater River crossing for it again. Yeah, let's make the gather.
22 pounds, wow.
Awesome. Oh dear. We can't rest here. We gotta get out of here and get to better water. This game is a lot less forgiving about that.
Quicksand ahead.
Weakest animal up front. Okay, next landmark, we stop.
Ooh.
Oh,
50
cool.
pounds a shot.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna stop here. 5 days. Everybody's doing well health-wise. Ford it.
Name rock.
Probably the same concept as Register Rock. Well, we're taking the true to form Oregon Trail, so we're going to head for Fort Hall. Oh, absolutely. Oh dear, fruit and vegetables are gone.
Oops.
It's okay, we don't need to hunt. I just need to figure out how to gather. Actually, no, you know what? We'll spin back for Fort Bridger. We fortunately did not get too far.
Hey, what say you we have ourselves a wingding tonight? It's been a good long time since we've had a regular fandango.
Sorry, man, but I'm not swinging for that team.
You know what they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And we sure have been working hard out on the trail, haven't we?
There's nothing dull about jacking. I mean, what?
We should take it easy more. Enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna go and see some of the others and see if they don't feel the same way.
But I do enjoy myself. Let's go shopping. Okay, so our biggest problem is vegetables and fruit right now.
Mm-hmm.
That should prevent it from being a problem for a little while, right?
Okay.
You folks looking to do some trading?
No thanks. I already regret the fact that I have to wear a dress because of the last time I had to trade.
Shouldn't have bought all that tobacco.
Wait. I gotta turn around.
You're going the wrong way, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Fort Hall. Keep going. If we sit in one place, we're gonna have problems there. Oh, I can see this being a big problem. Extremely treacherous, first of all. That really matters. And 7 feet deep. We have no recourse but to caulk and pray.
Yep.
Yeah. I fully expected that to happen. Doesn't look like anybody suffered near drowning.
But I broke my foot.
Oh. Well, of course we have to exercise the broken bone, right?
Set the bone and apply splint.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, the books I've read... Fine.
Down the hill.
Yeah, Huh?
I said, wee!
I really don't think just continuing down is the smoothest idea. Anchor and go. All right.
Oh, there's your sheep.
Kuro, we got our sheep. I'm gonna wait to see this. Moving on. Oh, now you say it. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was...
That's a lot bad in one of our tips.
Well, that was no yoke. We have barrels and canteens and all that. Somehow still ran out of water. And we have made it to the 4th stretch. How are we doing on... We're almost out of fresh fruit. We still have pickles and potatoes, so we're still okay there. We're fine. We can actually check the status of...
Get painkillers.
We'll get more bacon. More ham, too.
Thank you.
I don't think I have the option to really do anything for you now.
Well, probably not, but...
At every fort or trading post along the trail, prices have been higher than at the previous place. This is outrageous.
Opinions, opinions.
So we're gonna continue on?
Yeah, just a sec. How dick would it be to turn around 1 mile out of Oregon City?
No.
I'm not going to. I'm just asking how dick would it be. Well.
Oregon Trail,
yeah,
heading
we
west.
agreed on Oregon. So we're going Oregon. Temperatures are going up. Hopefully the rivers die down a little more. Particularly this river. Lock. And forward. Oh. You know, somehow I figured it would be susceptible to this. Keep it going. Good catch. Now would probably be a fine time to do it. 5 days. You're still having trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Rest again for 3. Resting doesn't seem to be helping. Move on for now. We'll stick to the beaten path and head for Fort Boise. It's extremely treacherous, alright, but we can ford it at least. Come on, enough of the false alarms. Thank you. Yay. Hey, morale went back up. I'm coming to the conclusion that I'm a decent captain. How are we doing on stuff? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
No. We're almost out of bacon. And what happened to one of our oxen?
Do you still have 11?
Oh yeah, we killed him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right. We're about out of vegetables too. Yeah, I see. We're going to rectify that now. We gotta go higher than that. No, that might be a little too high. Get the celery. We'll get all the sardines. Oops. We'll up that. Get some potatoes. Get some more coffee. We're out of pretty much
I have to
everything.
deal with a cat.
All right.
I'll be back.
Okay. You want crackers? We'll get crackers. We'll get more flour. Alright. Let's continue on. Well, now I aim to get there before winter altogether, so yes, you can have the winter coat. South alternate will send us backwards, so farewell bend. Forward. 1 foot. That's easy. I'm kind of hoping it lets us kill off one of our oxen soon. Oh, come on. Yes, it seems that way. Alright, we'll splint it and keep going. I hope our meat doesn't run out soon. Attempt to continue. Hey, it worked. Cool. Roll on. Forward. Double team. Go on. We're not shortcutting, that's the best way to fail. Fort Walla Walla. Oh, damn it.
please step back. Don't come any closer. This poor soul has the measles, and we don't want it to spread. If we're not careful, it can spread like wildfire. I'm Marcus Whitman, missionary to the local Indians. My wife and I founded this mission several years ago. We're here to bring religion, civilization, and healing to this distant land.
By the way, about 5 years from now, you're going to take an arrow to your back for your efforts. Come in. Just gathering. I may be meeting up with some friends afterward tomorrow. Yep. That'd be good. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got killed for his efforts, didn't he? Didn't his mission get burned? I'm almost entirely sure it did. Yeah, let's get more potato. The final stretch. We need to up ourselves on meat, first and foremost. All right. That should do us on food for the rest of this. To the Dallas.
Hello! Hello!
Yep. Perfectly suited for this final stretch. Also, given our choice of profession, we're going for a really damn high score at this point. We've got a real chance at it. Talk it. Yeah, I mean, look at everybody's health. We've got a really, really, really legitimate chance at a high score. Go. Okay. How do we do this? Do we burn the 80 to get across that way? Or do we take the rafting ourselves? How brave are we feeling? All right. We're doing too well. I don't want to test it. Pay. Oh, this time we have no choice but to keep rafting. We got through part of it. Oh. I guess this is going to get us through the whole time. We did it. Stake our claim. 827 acres. Oh my lord. $12,745 points. Well, by old-time standards, that's pretty good. We did. Not a bad ending. Yeah, our game's over. We're done. We did it. And we made it to 3rd place. Indeed, this one is over. Let me off the Skype call. And thank you all for sitting and watching. I was kind of hoping for a bigger group than we had, but the group I had was awesome. So thank you to Chibi and to Wit and to Kuro for all coming in. Thank you very much. And tomorrow I think I'm going to do part 3 of Absence. That'll be sometime in the evening, so stay tuned for that. And that is that. Have an alpha night, y'all.